but yeah, I think it's very good.
So why have you called it Soul Survivor? Is that
because our souls have survived. Our souls have survived the music. We've got the fire still burning in ourselves, and I think that's the best thing. I think that to us musicians can happen. That after all these years, we still got that feeling.
Right. And does that really is that kind of kept also from playing live and getting the intensity back from the audience?
Yeah, this is the first time. This album is the first time we managed to keep this live feeling, the energy we get on stage, to put it on tape in the studio, which was always a bit of a problem for us.
Yeah, that's always a difficult thing.
The sensuality.
Oh, I like that. So what about lyrically, Jan Chris? Have you, on the last records you were quite sort of angry. What's kind of got you pissed off this time?
Nothing really. I'm influenced by life. Yeah. That's my... You see, we're going to be on stage in 2 hours or so, and the sun is shining.
And those lovely balloons.
And, but you know, life has been good for me the last couple of years, and I think for the rest of the guys as well. And I'm not an angry young man or whatever. I can be very angry, but I'm more angry at the fact that if shit happens and you're not doing anything, you know, against it, that pisses me off. I think, you know, life is anything you make of it. That's such an old saying, but you know, if you want to have a good time, you can have a good time, and I'm in for the good times.
Right. How's that been put across in the lyrics though, because it's not an easy thing to incorporate into the type of music you're doing?
Well, the first song is called Freedom. That's not a very death metal title, and I'm sure a lot of people thought, what the hell is he doing now? But this is how I feel. This is freedom for me. Yeah. You know, making the music I want to make, doing the things I want to do. I'm not pissing people off, and I don't care if they piss me off, but you know, I'm having a great life.
Right. Good.
So.
Excellent. I love a bit of positive energy on Headbangers Ball. Now, tonight is a special night as well for you, because you're going to be incorporating some different kind of background, kind of ambience into things, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
You got keyboards?
Yeah, we have. We use some keyboards on Hammond and some Mellotron on the album, and for special occasions we bring along this bold guy who plays all these bells and stuff. And
it's his birthday today.
Yeah.
Extra special then. So just quickly to finish, when can we see you on tour in Europe?
Starting on the 25th of August.
Great.
For 4 months in a row. And that's like this year and early next year. He's a Gathering fan.
He is enjoying life as well. That's very good.
But,
so
okay, sorry. Now, well,
I just want to say that we are going to show you a Gorefest video in a couple of weeks' time. It's finally coming through to us. But for tonight, we are going to show you Gorefest taking the Dynamo Festival by storm. I'm quite sure about that. So have a brilliant concert tonight. And
we'll be hard rocking.
You will. Let's check out Gorefest right now, doing what they do best, playing live and, of course, in front of a home crowd.
friends gather round and morosely weep. My mind thinks of all the things I've done. My body is cold, but my heartbeat goes on and on. I know as they lower me down into that hole in the ground. I scream out for help, but they hear not a sound. I tear at the limbs, my fingers they bleed. Is this happening to me, or is it just a dream? Summon the dead, Baphomet's call. Blood on my hands. My flesh into rot. I'm lying in soup. Take the lid off this fucking box. Lungs gasp for air. Eyes keep aside. I promise the rise of my body this night. Summon the dead dynamo. Baphomet's call. Blood on your hand.
Okay, well, we're just about concluding our coverage of Dynamo 1996. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen so far, but we're going to finish on a very special note because right now we're travelling down to the gig in a limo with the headline band, and of course that's Venom, and joining me here I've got Abaddon. So Abaddon, thanks for letting us in on the limo on the way to a gig, because I know this is like a nerve-wracking time for you. How are you feeling?
Just a day job, like any other.
Well, I guess a good place to start is, you know, could you explain to us why you decided to reform Venom and why do it at the Dynamo?
If this line of Venom was going to get together, it was always going to be for the Dynamo Festival. We've had an involvement with, I've personally had an involvement with them for probably since the beginning, 10, 11 years. And I know that the people who are involved with the production, the people who are involved with the promotion, have always been Venom fans, and they've always said, you know, it'd be great to get back together and do a really overblown stage show and as many pyros as you always wanted to do, and that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. Right,
well, you're certainly causing quite a stir down at the festival. Everybody's talking about Venom, the original lineup, brilliant. So you've got something special lined up for us tonight on stage. What can we expect? Is it going to be a big rock show?
Serious, over the top, completely back to the big days, the Kiss days, you know, all this kind of stuff. Everything's moving, it's all hydraulic, it's all big pyro. It's exactly what we've always wanted to do, and it's really thanks to the promoters at Anti-Concerts that we've been able to do this.
That's fantastic. So is this, I know you've got a couple of other festivals, but is this just a short reunion, or are you actually planning to be recording another album?
We've actually written a few new pieces, and we're going to be recording something new. There's a lot of record companies down here tonight, and it's like the world's biggest showcase, you know, to completely unsigned band, and we've had a lot of offers over the last year or two, and we thought it would be better to kind of hold out and wait and see what would happen. But when we want to get a record company that believes in us the way Anti-Concerts and the way the band and the road crew and everybody does, and if we can get a record company come along to see us tonight and say that's what we want to do, we want to do that all the time.
Yeah. You want that commitment?
Yeah, because we get that everywhere I go and I do interviews and I talk to people from magazines who are fans, you know, in Italy, in Portugal, in Brazil, whatever. They're always saying, you know, why don't you come here and do this big show? And it's all they want to see. This lineup of this band will never do anything unless it's like this, unless it is this big, because that's what people want to see.
Yeah.
Venom may well record in different lineups of different, with different members or whatever, but I would hope that we can prove tonight to other promoters from other countries that it's worth investing in this type of show and investing in the band.
Absolutely. Well, the interest is definitely there. And just to finish, why do you think it is that Venom is almost a bigger name now than you were in your kind of heyday? Because you seem to have got like a cult following now, and everybody's talking about you and interested in what you're doing.
At the time that Venom was sort of first formed, we were, without us knowing it, we were well ahead of our time. We were doing black metal, we were doing speed metal. And the rub-off is that bands, I suppose, like Pantera, almost at Skid Row, are Venom fans. Metallica are Venom fans. Slayer, the black metal thing that's going on in Norway. The kind of things that where can Burzum and Skid Row sort of meet in the middle, and it's Venom, and that's what it is, because they're fans. It's not so much because of Venom, it's because of these bands talking about Venom, and because all the fans who were into Venom at that time have now got younger brothers who buy Pantera records. And they're buying this type of stuff, and they're saying, well, what's Venom about? And you can hear a similar form of music to all of these acts in a similar form of production.
Of course, but you are the original. Well, thank you very much, Abaddon, for letting us in the limo. I always love travelling in these cars, and lots of luck tonight. Hope it goes well. I'm sure it will. So I'm sure we'll catch up if there's any more Venom news in the future. But that's it for our coverage of Dynamo 96. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Next week, I'm going to be bringing you a special from Pink Pop Festival, so you can watch out for that, with Sepultura and Therapy, among others. But just to finish tonight, what better way than to check out Venom headlining Dynamo 96. The original lineup back together, and as we're going to see, it is a spectacular show. So I hope you enjoy this. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Pushing out!